A woman's trip to the seaside was ruined by a man repeatedly banging his penis.
Go on. Penis on what? I need to know what he was banging his penis on. Allaby Bedders in bits. Welcome to In Bits with Allaby Bedders from Ideal Noise Studios in London. I'm Matt Allaby.
And I'm drunk.
Already?
I'm Bedders.
What is this we're drinking, Mark?
It is, it's Gosnell's.
Gosnell's mead.
So it's mead, which they drink on Robin Hood.
Well, that is beer. Yeah, that's old school English booze, isn't it? That's like, but this is a new version. This is the London hipster version.
Explain to people around the world what mead is, Matt.
Well, what mead is, if you're not from the old UK of England.
Or from the medieval times.
If you're not 900 years old.
Mead. What's mead?
Mead is beer made of honey.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So, yeah, rather than yeast and all that other stuff, hops and stuff, they use honey to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So Ideal Noise Studios is in a sort of a complex with a really sort of hipster.
Well,
brand.
it's my studio. Well, the studio here is in a complex, with several other studios, artists, businesses, startup businesses. It's a cool happening place.
Hey, lots of beards.
Some tattoos. You got a lot of them.
Fuck you.
So right next door to the studio is a craft brewery. Every studio needs one.
Yeah, called Gosnell's for
Gosnell's, finest London mead.
Yeah. So we've if you check out our Instagram, you'll be able to see a video of us going to get this lovely bottle.
We did, and
of mead.
If you're not following Allaby Bedders on Instagram, I mean you're missing out on some gold.
You are. It is the best thing.
Also
on Instagram.
Also follow Allaby Music on Instagram.
I mean,
just saying, because I've got some good stuff as well.
I'm fucking carrying you, mate.
All right,
that is not.
So it's the end of the summer, Mark. We've done some good gigs. We're going to have a little chat about those in a couple of links' time. And we've also got an interview coming up from Tongue and Groove. Tongue and Groove to celebrate the release of their new album. Brilliant. It's going to be a good show. We're
going to be talking about all sorts of cool stuff.
Let's get straight into a track. What is this track, Mark?
This is a track by... Well, actually, it was a track that you remixed for Loud about 4 years ago, correct?
I made this remix about 4 years ago, and we've been waiting for the release, the Loud remix compilation album release to come out.
And so maybe a little shout out to the Loud guys on this one.
A little nudge there to Loud.
Get it released. Actually, maybe... write comments underneath to see if you want this release, and maybe that will give them a nudge.
Unless, Mark, I'm an absolute buffoon here, and it's been released and they just left me off it.
Oh, God. That'd be embarrassing. We should check that.
But it's on Nano Records. Surely I would have known about it.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Loud If Allaby remix, correct?
No, this is actually a Loud and Shulman If Allaby remix.
Take your top off.
My name's Trent from the stock market. When I'm not having multiple affairs with my secretaries, I listen to Allaby Bedders in bits.
Sell! Mark, I'm really excited.
I'm also excited.
We've got this is the best music I think we've ever played on this podcast.
100%.
And we've got MVMB coming up as well in a minute. An unreleased track from MVMB, which is an absolute beast.
It's ludicrous.
It's so good.
They have to. Are we officially allowed to say they're our favourites?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
so good.
It's no secret, really.
Just so good. Tech trance at its best.
Yeah, just finely tuned, perfectly balanced techno trance. No jazz hands, just all good stuff.
Martin and Michael.
Love those boys. Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, God.
I've got something to discuss with you, Mark.
Oh, no.
Have you listened back? I've listened back to a couple of these podcasts.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? Because when I hear myself, which is a very odd thing to hear,
it's
yourself
horrible.
Talking.
It's really weird.
It's horrendous.
Yeah, it's really weird hearing yourself.
Because you don't sound anything like what you think you sound like.
No, in my head, I sound like
sexy,
awesome, yeah,
suave.
Sexy, deep. And then I listen to my voice and I sound like a young boy.
A squeaky.
What? I mean, what?
A minuscule.
All right. Jesus.
Insignificant.
What?
Beautiful man.
Oh, that's better.
What I noticed about myself, I jotted a couple of things down.
Yeah.
My laugh is more evil than I thought it was.
But you've got quite an endearing, mischievous laugh.
But it's more of a cackle.
I like your laugh. I like your laugh.
Which I didn't realise that was what was going on.
No, I like that. I've got quite a squeaky voice, I think.
You've got a squeaky voice. I also
deep.
I also noticed about myself, I sound more northern than I thought I did.
You're right, fucking mank and that.
Yeah, but I don't sound that northern.
That's my impression of you when I do an impression of you regularly.
The over-the-top mank impression.
It's not over the top, it's how you sound.
There is something I noticed about you, however, Mark Bedford.
Well, I think it's something we've noticed together in the past.
Now, the last podcast in particular, we had a couple of Negronis, a bottle of Negroni.
Yeah.
It was delicious. And as the podcast progressed, you swore a lot more.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, when I drink, my swearing increases. I don't know what to do about it.
Lovely Mark Bedders turned into fucking Mark Edgy Bedders.
Oh, well edgy.
Edgy DJ Bedders.
Edgy
Lock
Bedders.
up your daughters.
Oh, that's right.
It's effing Bedders.
Oh, I'm not afraid to swear. I'm like some kind of Hell's Angel.
I mean, you're
of the linguistic world.
Would you like to hear an edit that I made of the of some highlights of last month's podcast?
Let's hear it.
Have a listen to this.
It's fucking amazing. That was fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Check this shit out. Fuck. It's fucking cool. Fucking bananas. It sounds fucking sexy. Fuck knows. He's fucking nailed it. He got it. To fucking survive. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Fucking love this track. I'm a bit pissed. Fuck you. Let's make love. That wasn't too bad. I mean, that's an average night out for me.
Oh, fucking Bedders.
Fucking Bedders.
What an animal. That's amazing. So, the challenge is, we've come up with a challenge. Mark's not allowed to swear on this podcast.
No. I'm going to really try my best.
Would have reined it in. This is a family show, Mark.
Sorry.
I mean, it should be.
There are kids listening at home. I feel really bad.
I really hope there isn't.
No.
But no, this should be a family show. This should be a sort of Saturday afternoon. You sit down with your family, or drive. You're driving somewhere with your family.
I'm kind of hoping you could play it to your grandmother, that kind of thing.
It's a lovely Sunday. You go into a park. You're driving there with your family. You can put on the Allaby and Bedders.
Kids are in the back seat.
Kids are in the back.
Yeah,
they're playing on the iPads.
You don't
and
need
all that.
me effing and jeffing in the back.
All those Fs and Jeffs.
Yeah,
we need to. They need to be eradicated. From this pod.
I need to take a good effing look at myself, don't I?
So the challenge we've come up with here is that if Mark swears on this podcast, should we say it's got to be
just any swear word? It's
got to be worse than shit. What's the baseline swear word?
What does this count as?
I think shit's allowed.
Shit's allowed.
Yeah.
Just no F word or C. Obviously, no C-bomb.
Fs and Cs.
I've never dropped the C-bomb on the podcast.
So we're going to set up a poll, and if Mark fails this task to not swear on the pod, Mark will, and you will be able to vote on this. We have two possible outcomes.
Yeah.
One is go to our local shop where we get our regular supplies for the podcast recording.
May I say they know me quite well, so it's going to be relatively embarrassing, that bit.
And order our round of beer in his underpants.
Yeah.
And two. Option number 2 is we'll record it over Skype. Mark has to walk into our local pharmacy or chemist with his phone.
Yeah.
And order some stimulating love gel.
Yeah. And say what exactly?
I don't know. I'll be directing you over the phone.
God.
So that's option 1 or 2.
God.
So
So that's A, order beer in underpants.
Yeah, or
B,
stimulating love gel.
Stimulating love gel.
Yeah.
For her greater needs.
Yeah, keep an ear out for Mark.
Yeah.
And his dirty, filthy mouth.
Potty mouth. He's got a mouth like a... I'm not going to swear. Allaby and Bedders.
Let's play a track. What are we going to play, Mark?
Let's do it. We're going to play a track from a techno act that I've been following for quite a while now.
You actually introduced me to these boys.
Yeah, they're called Township Rebellion. They're absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh, he's done it already. All right, the poll's going up.
What the hell? I guess cast your votes already.
That's it. All right, let's reset. Now, you're still not allowed to swear for the rest of the podcast, Marks. We've got to keep this clean.
How long did I last?
You lasted, well, that was it. It's the next link.
Oh, God. I mean, to be fair, the mead has got to my head.
Well done there, Bedders.
Never mind. All right,
well
anyway.
done, Edgy Bedders.
Yeah, fuckity fuck. This track is called Ramses. Namaste, guys. I've been out in Kerala, India, in a remote yoga retreat, practicing a new complex move called the Bengal Bonsai Cat. There are no showers on this retreat. I haven't washed for 17 days. Turns out, I got the move slightly wrong. I'm now stuck face to face with my own asshole. Oh, God.
Coming up after this next track we're going to play in a minute, we've got the interview with Rick and Jake from Tongan Groove.
Yes, we do, Sugar Plum.
Yeah, we should actually mention that we recorded it over Skype. So, yeah, the audio quality is not great. We'll try and get it better next time. It is Skype. So we had to edit out some parts that were just, we couldn't hear what was going on, really.
Yeah.
So apologies to the boys and to the listeners for that. But yeah, we should also mention that since we recorded the interview, they've now got a #1 album.
Yeah, #1 in, what was it? In trance?
I think it's in
Prog
like
house.
Progressive house, something like that. #3 overall, I think.
Was it #3 overall?
Overall, right now.
Really well done, guys.
Amazing.
Really awesome.
So good
Huge.
job. So they don't really need this horrendous promotion
you
from
need
this.
No help from us whatsoever. If anything, this might make it go down in the charts.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
if anything, our podcast might get a hit off their album success.
Their really faint-voiced interview might make the
But yeah, I did want to ask you a relevant question on this subject.
Right. Yeah.
You keep taking the piss out of me because of the way I say tongue.
Well, that's not how you say it.
Right, how do you say tongue?
Tongue. It's a silent G, you northern monkey.
Tongue.
Tongue.
How do you say it?
Tongue.
Ton.
Tongue.
Tongue.
Look.
There's a U in it.
I don't make up the rules, mate. This is English, not ye old medieval northern language like you speak.
Tongue. You know
Tongue.
You know that the southern accent that you have is a made-up accent,
or what you would call an evolution, not stuck in the Dark Ages.
No, I've read books on this subject.
You've read books, full stop.
The original English accent.
I've read books.
I've read books. Listen, you can't argue with me. Look, I've read books.
Just because you read Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl.
The original accent of England is the northern.
I thought it was the West Country, the farmery one.
No, it's a northern accent. And what happened was the upper classes decided that Britain should have an accent, which
brought it into as it should be, not that northern monkey.
The kind of BBC English sort of accent. So they sent people out to schools around Britain to train people to speak in this way.
Okay.
So your accent is a load of old bollocks.
Well, I've got a TV accent, so...
Oh, let's crack on, shall we?
All right, our kid.
So yeah, let's play a track.
Let's do it.
This is, I played this a couple of times this summer. It's a huge tune. Yeah. It's by a fairly new act called Sama, as far as I can work out, fairly new act.
Yeah.
On Noir Music.
Noir.
This is a belter of a techno tune, nice and trippy and psychedelic. Sama, Curiosity. Have a listen to this.
Put on your best sexy underwear.
Sure.
1 and 2 in the place in the face. Allaby and Bedders Breakfast Show.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, we got you all good. All loud and clear.
Oh, out in the countryside.
It's Jake and Rick from Tongan Groove.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, chaps? Where are you right now?
Are we live?
We're recording right now.
Yeah, you are on the air.
You bastard, to give it say hello. Just say hello. I'm just doing my flies.
No, mate. This is how we roll. We just, we want naturalism on this podcast.
You say you're doing your flies up.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna have plenty of that.
Who was just putting his flies up?
Me.
Let's just get some.
Rick's putting his teeth.
Let's get some grounding here. Is this Jake or Rick? Who are we speaking to?
Rick here. Hi guys.
Hi, mate.
Hello.
How you all doing? You good?
Very good
All
this
good?
evening. Thank you.
Very good.
Jakey is down in deepest Wiltshire.
Very nice.
Arr.
Is that where the studio is as well?
Yes.
Yeah, just around the corner. Studio's at mine. I'm about 10 minutes away.
Have you
Mine, but not far.
Have you got one of those studios where you've got a lovely view outside of some lovely window?
Like James Monroe's.
It's quite a nice.
Has he got a studio?
Well, I think it's his laptop and his headphones.
So how long have you guys? How long has Tongue and Groove been together then? How long have you been going as a unit?
It was. I remember I'd been in Brazil, and I remember hearing D-Knots playing out there, like the early stuff at Universo.
James give me a big stack as well.
So exactly. Yeah. So it was just one of those like yes moments.
Yeah.
And actually, I think we went to a mate's party in the East End and ended up like DJing all the Sundays together.
And what was your music history before doing Tongue and Groove? Were you in bands separately, or what were you doing before that? Just DJing, or what was the score?
No, I've been
lots of different things. Yeah.
I was in a band called Dragon years ago. On
Dragon.
Dragon, yeah. We had a bunch of releases on Flying Right.
Awesome.
Actually, we did a track on one of the compilations.
Yeah, another brilliant name.
Yeah.
Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Lovely pun. I do love a trance pun.
Nice. So have you guys got any sort of pet names for each other?
Yeah, you've known each other a long time. Come on, there must be some sort of pet names you've got.
Well, Rick's missus caught him saying something. You said it by accident almost, didn't you?
Oh, my love.
My love.
My love.
Yeah.
My lover.
You passed the wine or something.
Pass the 808, my love.
Pat was like, what did you just fucking call it? My love?
Well, I'd like to say it's nice to have, an act like yours on Nano Records. Someone's going against, the grain slightly.
Yeah, absolutely. Much respect to Regan and Mon for kind of
giving
us a crack, really. It's really good.
There's not that many people going on this kind of direction in the scene.
Yeah, maybe Nanoplex is perhaps one of them. Do you reckon you two could take them in a fight?
I reckon. Maybe depends who's.
Well, Ben Coder's quite a big boy.
Ben Coder's a big old boy, yeah.
I reckon he's probably going to be like the top.
Take him down first.
He's going to be the problem.
Take him down first.
How's the back to the album then? It's exciting times. You just released Midnight Madness.
Yeah, big congratulations on the release, guys.
How's the reception so far? How's it going so far?
Well, pretty bloody good actually. Because you just don't know which way it's going to go.
Of course not. You can't possibly.
Have you bought a copy? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Each other for Christmas. How about that?
So there's some big tracks on the album, guys. Really, really big. You must have been test driving these for a while over the last couple of summers. Were there any sort of standout, memorable gigs over the summer, mate?
Being asked to close Origin was pretty mad.
Wow.
The main trance floor and Headroom had been on beforehand and sort of banging it out.
Big local hero.
Rocking the dance floor. And we had to come on and kind of slow it down by 10 BPM. And it was amazing actually seeing a proper sort of, side crowd, listening to our music and getting it.
Yeah.
Did you have any sort of lead in on that gig? Did you make like because I have to slow the BPM down quite a lot myself, so I often do like a minute intro or something like that, just as.
They've got this thing at Origin where Regan comes on and says something about
he loves MC Reegs.
MC Regan.
He will get on the mic occasionally, Reegs, when it's his own party. Yeah.
Comes up and goes, can't find the mic. You just got to go straight in after Headroom.
Straight in raw.
Without any South African MC coming to introduce you.
Lekker.
Yes, lekker, hey?
It is amazing. I love Origin. Is there anything all right, brilliant party. What about, is there anything like horrific or funny or anything happened at a gig that made it memorable for other reasons? Come on.
Keep it clean or don't.
No, don't keep it clean.
Don't keep it clean.
Well, what do I do? Origin or Ozora?
Come on. Get the goods out.
In, Ozora this year.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a weird billing. We were on at like 7:30 in the morning. Well, I pushed on through and Jake went to bed.
Right.
So the 50-50.
Okay. That's good method. Yeah.
But anyway, I might have I slightly overindulged.
Right. Go on.
And when the music stopped, I sort of fell on the floor, as you do.
Good.
And they were like,
and then just disappeared.
Yeah, I picked all the shots of something psychedelic. And anyway, I came around and then, shorts.
Sorry, you weren't wearing any shorts, did you say?
I was like,
in his boxers.
My boxer shorts and my shirt. And I was like...
Sorry, so hold on, can we recap here?
Yeah.
You were with your friends, and then you looked down and you were just in your boxer shorts.
I just gone for a wander,
Yeah.
4 hours,
having a lovely time. And then, when I next bumped into someone I knew,
Yeah.
I suddenly looked down and I was like, why the fuck am I not wearing any shorts anymore? But no one even noticed until I pointed it out.
Well, you're lucky you're at a kind of party that is wacky enough where that could be a dress sense or, you know what I mean, some sort of style decision.
What is the best and or worst thing someone has ever said to you after a set?
Well, I think the best, for you.
Yeah, got it. At the Eclipse Festival last year, I had my kids there for the first time. They'd never basically seen me play. They'd heard me DJ a few times.
Amazing.
Sort of more sort of low-key events. They'd never seen me play on a kind of a big stage like that at all.
Yeah.
And beforehand, my daughter Ella had said to me that she basically didn't like trance at all. That all either made her want to go to sleep or go completely mad, basically.
Right.
And, they were on stage next to the whole hour and a half, the whole gig, dancing about.
It was brilliant. It was really...
Aww.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And then afterwards, she comes up to me and it's the best thing. So the best thing for me anyone's ever said was she goes, "So Dad, that was actually really good."
There you
really
go.
Good.
Compliment from your kid. My kid calls me an idiot all the time, so I can imagine that'd be really amazing.
Exactly. She took a break for a second to call me an idiot. I was like, oh my god.
She did put actually in there.
Actually, that was actually all right. I thought you were going to be shit.
I really thought it wasn't going to be any good. She was like,
Yeah.
It was going to be shit, but it wasn't.
That's lovely.
So, shall we play our game, Matt?
Yeah, so to round this off, we've come up with a little quick fire Q&A quiz game. Is it fair to say that funk is pushed, heavily, and not only your music, but your promotional material and also your strong merch game?
Yeah, man, it's got to be funky.
All right.
Our 3 things that every track has got to drive for is chunky, funky, naughty.
Nice.
All right, so we've come up with a quick fire game. Just a few questions, and it's called Just How Funky is Tongan Groove? Will you take part in this game?
Yeah, let's find out.
Here we go.
Okay, question number 1. Multiple choice. Who is groovier? A, Tongan Groove, or B, Sly and the Family Stone?
Probably got to be Sly.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Very, very, very humble. Very humble.
Very humble.
Very humble. Number 2. Is Tongan Groove's funk thicker than a ripe camembert cheese?
Well, shizzle.
Yeah.
That one,
All right, question number 3. Here at the Inbits podcast studios, Bedders is sometimes referred to as Dr. Funk. Are you, Tongan Groove, in fact better than Bedders?
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's fine. I'm fine with that answer. It's I'm okay. Last question. The late great James Brown once sang, "Get up off of that thing." Is Tongan Groove funkier than that thing?
We are that thing.
Very well done.
Yay.
Top marks.
Good stuff. Very well done. You have passed your own funk quiz.
You won the quiz. I don't know what the prize is. I'll tell you what the prize is. It's
a wah-wah pedal.
Okay. I'm all out of wah-wah pedals. What we can do, though, is some plugs. The album Midnight Madness is out now on Nano Records. You can buy it at your favourite digital music outlets. If you could introduce one of the tracks now, we'll be playing that tune right afterwards.
For sure. We're going to go for then.
Slingshot, I think, is the one.
Yeah.
So this is Slingshot by Tongan Groove. Hope you enjoy.
Enjoy.
Grooving, yeah.
Cheers, boys. Thanks a lot.
Very much for coming on.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye. Bye. Hey guys, me again. I've just skydived directly onto a dance floor in Burning Man with 17,000 people dressed in costumes you couldn't even imagine, with decorations that you've never seen before, and lasers that could reach the fucking moon. Sometimes you just have to breathe life in and be as humble as you can, guys. Burning Man is actually quite affordable if you work out the minor details.
I played at a festival last week called Moin Moin.
Yes,
in Germany, up near Bremen. Wonderful party.
Moin Moin.
Moin Moin techno party.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good. A 3-hour DJ set. Amazing production that these guys put on. Because it's only a small party. It's the second year. They've only got about 4,000 people.
You played there last year as well, didn't you?
I did. I played at the first one. I was very lucky to. And the stage that I play on, they've built now like a film set. It looks like Blade Runner.
Yeah.
They've got like shop fronts and signs, and you know it's kind of surrounding you.
Yeah, you showed me videos that had signs with like their made up language, like a combination of Japanese and Arabic.
Patrick, the guy who runs that stage, and they literally invented a language like George Lucas did for Star Wars.
So cool. It's so cool.
And
honestly,
that's all the writing on the shop fronts and everything. But all of the lighting's built into the set. It's so on point. The stage itself is like a jet engine, so you have to climb into it, and there's a working turbine fan on the back of it behind the DJ.
Good. So good.
With light shooting through it. And here's something that's underrated. Their smoke machine game is on point.
Yeah.
This is massively underrated, I think, at gigs.
For those promoters out there, up your smoke machine game.
Even at big productions, sometimes you've just got this kind of lame squirt of smoke, and you have to wait 5 minutes for it to fill.
Would it make this noise?
No, it'd be more like this.
Yeah, a fizzle.
like a warm fart. Their smoke game is incredible. They must have about, I don't know if it's one giant smoke machine or 6, reasonably sized ones, but across the front of the stage, distributed evenly.
Solid German smoke.
When they hit that smoke button, it literally within 3 seconds, the entire area is just full of smoke.
But it adds so much atmosphere,
so much vibe,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Or vibe, as you just said. Yeah,
I'm going to play a track now from the set that I played in Germany and the set that I played at Moin Moin, and there's so many good ones, but I had to choose a couple. This was a real belt. It's a real psychedelic style techno track. It's a really good track to drop mid-set when you want things to go a bit wonky. If you want to hear the whole set, it's available on the Allaby SoundCloud page. This is Architectural, a girl with no friends.
Vorsprung durch Technik.
My name is Fernando. I love psychedelic trance, not only because of the powerful beats, but because of the array of beautiful women around the world. It is like a fruit salad. I only eat the pineapple though.
Weren't you DJing at Boomtown?
Last
week.
Yeah, first time at Boomtown.
How was it?
Yeah, it was great. It was really good. Boomtown's obviously an epic thing in England. And en route to our stage, it was pissing down with rain.
Yeah.
Does that count as swearing?
Pissing, no. That's below shit
good.
in the swearing
good.
ladder.
Good.
You're safe with that. But be careful, Bedders.
All right,
because
mate. I'm on it. Notice how I picked that up straight away.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I missed that one.
So we were on our way to the stage, and it was pissing down with rain, and all I had was a wet T-shirt. Sounds quite sexy, but
it does.
It really
sexy.
wasn't. Saw a stall selling sort of glittery gold jackets.
Okay.
Kind of, our friend Leon wears these lovely gold jackets.
And he looks beautiful.
He looks awesome in them. And I thought, 25 quid, I'm having one of them.
Right.
Bought one on the way to the stage, got on stage, whacked it on, and I started playing, and I really enjoyed it. It was a great crowd, really up for it crowd, like people just going crazy at the front. Now, you often mock the way I dance, don't you?
You have terrible dance moves.
That's unfair.
You look like some sort of
demented lizard.
Insect. I don't know, your arms are quite flappy.
Yeah.
And there's no direction in them.
Yeah, thank you.
I like to see direction in arms on stage.
Right.
I like to see some sort of...
I like to let go like no one's watching.
Yeah, okay, I get it. But there is some sort of flappiness there that annoys me somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get over it.
It annoys me too. But the annoying thing is, it annoys me, and normally people go, oh no, it's fine, but you just go, that's awful.
Yeah, that is awful. But Mark, know that I love you.
I know you do.
Okay.
I know. So, great crowd, honestly. Really young, up for it, just going crazy.
Brilliant. Good energy.
And I'm wearing this crazy... There's my...
Okay.
I'm showing a video right now to Matt. My hands...
Right, we're going to post this on the Facebook page.
Yeah. We're playing Hollywood.
Oh, that is beautiful, that jacket though, mate.
Thanks, man. You like that? Good crowd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smoke. Lots of smoke.
Lots of smoke. Good smoke game.
Yeah.
No, it looks great. Looks good.
So yeah, no,
not sure you look quite as good as Leon.
No, I mean I definitely don't look as good as Leon in that
none
jacket.
of us do.
But yeah, no, Boomtown was amazing. It was awesome, lots of fun, and yeah, then we went home straight away afterwards and came back here.
So what happened on the way home?
No, that was a different festival, mate. I played at Audio Farm last week. Hamish and I and Marcello Simi, or M Theory, played Audio Farm Festival up north in England. So One Tribe, I think it's called, and they got several stages with techno and trance and what have you.
Whereabouts up north is this?
This was near to Kidderminster.
Oh, Kidderminster.
Yeah. Anyway, played there, and we did our gig, and then afterwards we went to the artist management office and said, we need a taxi home. They said, well, actually we can't get any taxis, but this guy's going to give you a lift home. And all of a sudden an ambulance pulls up.
All right.
That was our lift.
Right.
Our lift was an ambulance.
Okay. Did they assess you beforehand?
Well, I mean,
when you walked into the office, did they look worried?
I don't want to comment on who was the most hammered, but
were they looking at you like this, Mark?
Oh, nodding.
Yeah,
ambulance. Yeah. Well, yeah, anyway.
Did they pick up a special phone and dial a special number when you walked into the office? Now, which one of you had they clocked before they called this
I have
ride?
a feeling it might have been myself.
Okay.
I played first, so I was allowed to get more hammered.
So you saw this ambulance pull up.
Yeah.
You obviously thought, this is not for us.
It's not for us, exactly.
Not.
So we had
this is for some sick person.
I don't know, man, but either way, we got a lift home.
All right. Was it an ambulance driver?
Proper ambulance driver. I started videoing it.
Really? A proper ambulance?
I can show you the video.
That's who they booked.
That's
the artist
We got the lift in
liaison.
the ambulance, and we tried. I videoed it, and I said, say hello, and he said, please don't put this on social media.
Okay.
So basically,
this video won't be on the Facebook feed.
Or will it?
Or will it?
Yeah, we asked whether he could put the siren on the way home. He just wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't go with it.
No, even on a country lane.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was really fun. Three of us getting a lift back in an ambulance.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, perfect, really.
Yeah, it's great. It was great. And then I threw up when I got back.
Did you?
Yeah.
When you got out of the ambulance? Yeah. Mark gets a bit sick sometimes.
Like a 16-year-old girl.
Mark, you're on now.
Allaby Bedders. In bits.
We're going to play a tune.
So yeah, this is MVMB. It's called Who We Are, and we both love this track.
Go and buy it, because they
honestly
are absolutely brilliant.
Just the best. Absolute best. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? No, it's MVMB.
Hey guys, me again. I've just finished playing in Burning Man, and I thought I'd check out the bright lights of Las Vegas. At the moment, I'm currently sat in a jail with a prostitute, an alligator, and a monkey. I want my mom.
You went to Ozora, didn't you? How about that?
I did go to Ozora.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Mark, I think we spoke about Ozora either the last pod or the one before.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it because I played there several years ago, and I played there a few times, and every year they'd started improving the site, and it looked to me like they were building this kind of theme park, for adult, loons.
Adult theme park.
Yeah, adult psychedelic theme park,
yeah.
Okay? And they were doing a really good job of it. I can report back that they have finished the job.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Amazing.
They've got all the pathways installed. They've got the beautiful roads. They've got all the buildings made out of this wonderful Hungarian wooden architecture.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the need for a lake.
Yeah.
The artificial lake.
And what's there one?
They've built it.
They've built a lake.
They've got a lake now.
They've got everything. It's complete.
They've got everything.
Yeah.
No, they're still working on it, I think. But if you went there now, you'd think this is perfect.
Yeah.
It's the greatest festival site you've ever seen.
Well, it is. It is one of the top 2 or 3, isn't it?
So when you turn up at Ozora now, it literally is like Disneyland. You arrive there in what's supposed to be the artist shuttle, okay?
Yeah.
What I noticed about the artist shuttle was there wasn't any artists in it. It was all blaggers.
Oh, really? Just people just blagging
It's
lifts?
all guests of guests.
Amazing.
And we even got out at the other end, and there was some people. There was one guy in particular who was like, "Okay, I haven't even got a ticket, so I can see
I'm
you
coming
later."
with you.
No, he was like, he knew that's as far as he could go, but
Right.
he was in the artist fucking shuttle.
Oh, shit,
To get to
really?
the door, yeah.
Shit, by the way, isn't a swear word.
That's not a swear word. You're fine with shit.
Thank you.
So anyway, you pull up at the entrance now, and they've got a beautiful building there, just made literally to give you an armband. It's a gorgeous.
Oh, really? That wasn't there when I went there.
It's literally like Disneyland.
Yeah. Okay,
it's like the entrance to a theme park.
Yeah.
Like a beautiful building. There's people there. Didn't have a lot of humour. I must admit,
none.
those people.
No humour.
I tried a couple of jokes on them at the door. I was getting nothing from them. But anyway, we drove through the site. Beautiful site. Completely changed from the last time I've been there. Pathways are all there, new buildings, beautiful new stages. They got a live band stage. They got this. They got a new techno stage. They got the lake. They got all sorts of stuff going on. It's an incredible site. The only thing that hasn't been developed really is the artist camping area. It's the same place.
Still shit.
No, it's great.
Okay.
It is good, but it's not really grown.
I mean, I've never played there, so I wouldn't know.
Beautiful place, really lovely, well thought out. Free sandwiches, 24 hours a day, and water.
Free sandwiches?
Free sandwiches,
Yeah.
cups of tea and coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Yeah, so got settled in at the artist camp.
Yeah.
And had a quick look at the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see who's playing, I was quite excited. I noticed in the next half an hour, it's only bloody Hard Floor.
OMFG.
Well done on the swear.
Holding back on the swearing, yeah.
But Hard Floor, a huge act for me. When I was 16, imagine a young Allaby.
Look, resembling someone from Hanson.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Long hair, going out to techno nights in Manchester.
At La Hacienda.
Discovering, acidy sounds for the first time.
Man.
Squelchy 909 kicks.
Yeah,
and
what's that? I'll have a
squelchy
dab
noises.
of that. I'll have a dab.
Hard Floor are a huge act for me. They were, before they kind of tailed off, when they started, they were as big as The Prodigy, they were as big as Left Field, they were huge.
Yeah. So it must have been quite cool actually seeing them on the lineup.
Well, the last time I saw them was in 1997 at Tribal Gathering, and
Insane.
it was a massive moment for me watching those guys play. To see them on a lineup again, because I haven't heard from them for literally that long. They stopped pretty much, a couple of years after that, stopped putting out records.
So
huge. I owned all of their vinyl. I was a massive Hard Floor fan.
Yeah.
So I'm going to this gig, Mark.
That's pretty cool. Like you arrive there.
Yeah,
and you
just
see that just
the
randomly on the lineup.
I'm just like, let's have a look, see what's going on. Oh, it's some legendary act who I haven't seen for 20-something years.
That probably just instantly got you in the mood.
I was really excited.
I'm not that Ozora wouldn't anyway.
So I was like, who's around? Who can I go with? There wasn't a lot of people there at the artist camp that I knew. The big boys, the big guns hadn't arrived yet. The Nano crew, they were still yet to arrive.
Yeah.
So I found a mutual friend of ours, Maria, hanging out. Lovely lass.
Hello, Maria.
So I talked her into it. So
really? You went with her?
Yeah. Well, I think I bumped into her on the way down there.
Yeah.
I don't remember the details.
But I presume you caused trouble together.
Well, we had it was a bit of a moment, this gig. We went down there, and the storm, we'd been told the storms were coming into the festival. We weren't sure when it was going to happen. Anyway, we were waiting for Hard Floor to come on. They came on. Absolutely amazing set. I mean, it took a little while to get people into it, but then people started flocking in.
Was this in the Dome?
This was in the Pompoy.
The Pompoy stage, okay.
Yeah, so it's slightly half outdoors, like a marquee.
Yes.
So the sides are open.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was the main stage probably just closed down or something like that. So people
just filled up.
Started to fill up about halfway through their set.
Amazing.
And then the rain came. And, you know, when it rains at Ozora, it's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
biblical levels.
Yeah, and this was as biblical as it's ever been.
I imagine it probably added like quite a special atmosphere.
It was absolutely unbelievable. I was hearing tracks that literally made me, as a young sort of budding producer DJ.
Yeah.
You know, they really guided my sort of path, and I haven't heard some of these tracks for decades. Whilst the most biblical weather was going on outside.
In that context, it must have been amazing.
There was a huge river that was running from the back of the stage right down the middle of the dance floor.
Wow.
And the dance floor at some point started to just fill up with water. It couldn't contain it anymore.
Yeah. Feel sorry for whoever was playing at that point.
Yeah, but outdoors perhaps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying on the main stage.
But for them, it made their set because people just rushed in there, and the energy in that room was
insane.
Absolutely, unbelievable levels.
That must have been very special for them as well, like, because, old legends, maybe they haven't been sort of gigging regularly for quite a few years possibly, and then to come into a gig like that, maybe sort of brought them back to their...
Yeah, I'm sure.
The source of it all.
They're doing like legacy sets now, I guess. They're going around being that
sort
of old legends.
That would probably bring them back to their original sort of mind frame.
It was huge. I think I've got a couple of videos. I'm going to try and put one out on the Facebook post, but I was trying to capture the energy that was going on in that tent at the time.
Not possible.
It was very difficult to capture it. And I think there was one moment in particular where it all went off. And it was during a track that we're going to play next. This is Mahogany Roots by Hard Floor.
Mean Sun by Allaby Bedders. Get it now on Beatport. It'll make your partner find you more attractive.
How did your set go, man? I mean, obviously, I saw the photos, I saw the videos.
Yeah,
I was at home, sort of, trying not to think about it. But yeah,
it was the next day after the Hard Floor gig, and apparently the storms were due to come back.
Yeah,
this was the weather forecast.
Yeah, I was in the pub, and you were texting me saying, "It's raining, it's a washout."
Well, I was looking forward to this, and then
of course,
if it's going to be that level of storm that I'd experienced the night before, I'm playing on the stage with no cover whatsoever.
No, it's a washout.
Forget
if it rains.
Yeah, we're done. And in the end, it rained, and then an hour and a half before, the skies cleared.
Amazing.
And we were told the storms are coming back, and they were all scheduled to literally come back the minute I got on stage.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
So you were on edge a little bit.
A little bit on edge.
Yeah. And Atmos was before you, wasn't he?
So I get down to the stage, good old Thomas there.
Yeah.
Now, the world's gone topsy-turvy, Mark.
Yeah.
Atmos was banging out tracks at 140
What's
plus
going on?
BPM.
What's going on?
I'm not sure what's going on. But
I was keeping up with the times, mate.
I mean, I thought he'd be the last to go there, but apparently that's the way it is now.
Well, tastes change, and I'm sure his has,
Well, yeah, obviously. But yeah, so Amos is giving it the big one.
Giving it the big one.
140 plus.
Giving it full power, Thomas.
I thought about speeding the setup a little. I actually might have just topped the setup
Did you really?
a BPM or two.
Sure, yeah.
Because Thomas was going for it. It was all joy. I tell you how... You know that it was going well from the first track as well.
Yeah. Naked person at the front screaming?
No. Just according to... I mean, that usually is a good sign. Or not.
Or not, yeah.
Depends. No, what happens is, normally, if you get up there and your shoes come off, or your flip-flops come off,
yeah.
you want to feel the stage beneath your feet, then you know it's going to be a good gig.
Yeah.
So that doesn't always happen, but yeah, I think first track in, shoes came off.
Lovely.
We're all good. I had a new setup as well.
Yeah, with your new toy that we got you for your birthday.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I brought the new synth, little Roland synth, and I had a new controller as well. I bought a new controller, so I had a brand new setup. It felt fresh. It felt good.
Were your elbows happy?
Yeah, the elbows were up. They were out.
Good.
But yeah, the synth was great. It's the kind of synth that you can just mess around with. You don't need to save any sounds. You can just monitor it on stage, find something that fits, and then just sort of slip it in. Mm-hmm. Really good fun.
It's also like you're playing with new toys in front of 20,000 people,
which is good because you feel, you're feeling relaxed. You're feeling the vibe. The sound sounds good, and so you want to play, you want to interact.
Sure,
and that makes it even more fun. Yeah, there was a couple of little moments. I had some white noise coming out of a wrong channel, so I had it going through a much louder channel than I'd planned to on the mixing desk.
Okay.
I think I deafened several thousand people at one point.
With tinnitus.
Yeah. I mean, it came in ridiculously loud to the point where I thought, that's really bad. I mean...
Did you see any faces grimacing at the front?
No, actually, people on the whole seemed like they enjoyed it.
Good.
Because it was like, it's really loud stuff. But that was, that was a mistake.
That's the thing as an artist or a DJ, you often think you've screwed up and then you look at the crowd, they don't seem to care. So
I'm sorry if people came away from that set with their ears ringing. I did fuck up on that bit.
Yeah.
But there was some big, some of the fresh tracks played there. They were big.
Black Sands,
Black
mate.
Sands was
my
huge.
God.
It sounded great. Hiding to Nothing was a big emotional moment.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what it was
what
meant to be. People were hugging.
Amazing. The euphoric break. There was another track that possibly worked. I don't know.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Oh, why did you bring that up?
The track that I made with just your good self. It went down wonderfully well.
I don't want to bring that up.
I mean, it was big. It was probably one of the biggest tracks in the set, easily.
You didn't need to say that.
But anyway, you build these, it's a big gig, one of the big gigs of the summer, along with Fusion, and you think, oh no, it's going to rain and all of that. And when it comes good in the end, it feels good.
Of course.
Now I get off stage, mate, everyone's going ballistic. You go backstage.
Yeah.
Girls are going crazy.
Yeah.
Managers and agents are trying to sign me up.
And what did you do?
Ace Ventura's high-fiving me.
Yay!
You know what I mean? It was a whole thing, Mark.
Yeah.
You had to be there.
Yeah, I wish I was. I was at home in my pants.
I mean, I might have embellished the last bit. It was all... it was... I'm trying to blend that sort of, techno with trance sort of vibe. And there was talk from one of the stage managers that they are going to try for the first time to put some techno on the stage, the main stage at Ozora next year for the first time.
Good.
So,
positive evolution, really.
So I'm thinking, really, I should play again next year to try and bridge that gap.
Yeah.
And also maybe Allaby Bedders.
Possibly Allaby Bedders play.
Book Allaby Bedders.
Bookers!
Okay.
Seriously, though, please do. Allaby Bedders.
Got to hang out with some of the guys who I haven't seen for a little while.
Yeah.
People, I'm going to drop a few names
here we go.
Such names as Dick Trevor.
The Dick.
Tristan.
The Trizzle.
Now, let me just speak for a second about hanging out with Tristan, because I love him. I've known him for years. Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't need to tell me I love being held by him, as we all know.
Of course, it's a regular theme on this podcast. But Tristan got me pretty much my first release on this scene. Mm-hmm. He kind of coached me through the first couple of months when I was coming up, and I love the boy so much. And I haven't been able to hang out with him for a little while. I've been away from the scene for a couple of years, as you know, Mark, setting up a studio, working on a couple of different projects. Having a baby, doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't realise. Now, Tristan was famous before. He's now some sort of global superstar.
He has been a global superstar for well over a decade.
Okay, but now it's a whole different ball game. You don't understand, because I used to hang out with them at festivals before. It's different now.
Is it like hanging out with boys to men? I don't know why I said boys to men.
Just aged yourself there, didn't you?
Is it like hanging out with the Beatles?
It's like hanging out with a very tall Ariana Grande.
I don't know him.
Who's he?
Anyway.
You know what Tristan looks like, right? He's a noticeable man.
He is a gorgeous man.
Even without his fame.
A big, giant, gorgeous man.
He's 6 foot odd, big chin, beautiful features.
Obviously, Tristan, we'll talk about football when I see you, obviously, yeah, mate? Sweet.
I mean, he's a big, beautiful brute of a dude.
Yeah.
Hanging out is great. If you can sit down the artist camp in a bar having a little chat, okay. If you have to now go walk around the festival site with Tristan,
of course you can't.
It's ridiculous.
No way.
Literally, every 10, 20 metres, someone else stopped. Oh, we need the clothes shop. Come and try on this clothes. We've got some clothes for you. Oh, we've got that bottle ready for you.
Yeah.
Hey, here's Tristan. Hey, we've got this food. After the 5th time, we got stopped. I just walked off.
Well, no, of course.
Tristan, I'll see you later.
Did you at any point go, I'm Allaby?
No, I did not know.
I'm Al Pacino. Al Pacinosaurus.
That's the end of a podcast, Bedders.
Oh.
So, yeah, the poll is going up.
Yep. I screwed up, on the first link?
Yeah, the first link
Literally,
after...
what, we're talking 30 seconds in, I swore?
Yeah, it wasn't a good effort.
Oh, my God.
So it's, what was it? Sex gel or underpants beers.
So I've got to go into our local off-licence and order a beer in my underpants, or
stimulating sex gel from the local pharmacy.
Local pharmacy, yeah. So
it's your choice. The poll will be up on Facebook. And talking of Facebook, let's do some plugs.
Get your plugs out.
So yeah, Facebook, Allaby and Bedders. I think it's the same on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Also follow at Allaby Music on Instagram. Please do remember, lots of comments, questions. It all helps the podcast. Let's also not forget this podcast is produced by a little company called Ideal Noise. You can find us on the internet, Ideal Noise UK on Facebook. We can help you with your tracks if you need some help turning them into a dance floor monster. We can do some editing for you. We can teach you how to use Ableton, all sorts of different services and features. What else is there to say, really?
Well, cast your votes and let's see what happens.
Let's end this pod
with a terrifying track.
With an enormously terrifying track.
Jesus.
I played this in Germany as well. It's an absolute beast. Now, this is by a guy called Weber. Is he Brazilian? Yeah, I think he's Brazilian. I know Weber from a few years back. I used to buy his music, but he used to make kind of progressive-y, sort of housey, trancey style music.
Well, as did Dinox and...
Sure, it was along that kind of line.
Yeah.
And I liked it. It was good stuff. I really liked him back then. But something happened to him recently. I'm not quite sure what. But the last couple of singles I've heard from Weber are absolutely monstrous. He's gone down the very kind of hard techno...
Yeah.
But deliciously produced.
Gigantic sounds.
This is one of those kind of tracks that'll tear your face off.
Oh, God. If you have got children in the house, it's probably better to put them into some kind of room.
Then maybe put lock your dogs in the bathroom.
Do not operate any heavy machinery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. This is Mind Awake by Weber. Have a great month, and we'll see you in bits.
The Yonster. Is he called that?
Yonels.
The Ace.
Yeah, I just call him Ace.
Vent. Big Eura.
Big Yonny.